Hello everyone, I'm so happy today. I've just renewed my PMP certification after 3 years. Now it's got extended up to 2022. 2016 is when I gave my my PMP examination and I passed the exam. Today I'm going to record a video on help you to pass the PMP examination for the 6th edition. It's been almost 3 years since I uploaded my first video to help people pass PMP examination, and guess what? There are nearly 25 plus people who have passed PMP examination after watching that video. People have gone to the extent of downloading that video and then watching it again and again. It was one of the very motivational and inspiring video. I wanted to record a similar video for the 6th edition. It's been almost 3 years. I'm so glad that people have actually come back and put comments that they have passed that PMP examination after watching my video. They follow the methodology. Let me help you all pass your PMP examination for the 6th edition as well. This video is going to be a little lengthy, maybe 15 to 20 minutes. I'll lay down all these steps. The most important thing is there are two aspects in this video. One is I'm going to help you tell the order of preparation for the PMP examination. How do you start from the knowledge areas till what process? Many times people get stuck. And second thing is how do you handle the stress during the preparation and in the examination. So these are two main contents of this entire video, and I'll tell you which books to refer, how many hours you have to spend. So let's get started off. So friends, I was telling that 25 plus people have passed PMP examinations, got so many views. So what was the common thing among all these people? The most comments I got was that people like the question like, what if I pass? I want you to take some time and think, what if you pass the PMP examination? There's a lot of benefits, right? I'll discuss them towards the end. Many times we don't give PM exam thinking that, okay, what if I fail? No, you have to change your question. You have to change your thought process. What if I pass the examination? In this video, I'll tell you the entire process. Watch this video carefully, download it, and then follow the process. It's going to help you to pass your PMP examination. Okay, let's get started. So, which have the 6th edition of PMBOK right now. So, this video is going to help you pass your PMBOK or the PMP examination for the 6th edition of PMBOK. I'm going to lay down all the steps for that. The first question people ask me, okay, which book do I refer to study for the PMP examination? Yes, PMBOK is a very good guide. It is used as a reference guide, not an exam preparation book. Okay, your exam preparation book can be many books. I use Rita Mulcahy. Let me just show you. I used it for the previous edition. Please buy a new version of this book for the latest edition, for the 6th edition of PMBOK. Study this book cover to cover 3 times. That's it. First time you get an idea of what's there. Second time you get more comprehension. Third time you know how its analysis and applications is done. Buy this book, read it for 3 times cover to cover. You should be good to go, right? Use PMBOK. I also do have PMBOK edition. Use it as a reference copy. Okay, even Rita Mulcahy book says use PMBOK as a reference. But PMBOK is not an exam preparation book. Okay, PMBOK gives you all the information you need as for project management. For you to prepare for PMP examination, buy a Rita Mulcahy book and read it cover to cover 3 times. There are two more other good books in the market. One is the Head First PMP. You could even read that book 3 times. Or Kim Hellman, lot of situational questions 3 times. Any one of these 3 books. I don't have to spend reading all the 3 books and putting a lot of time. But read any one of these books 3 times. You'll get to know end to end of what's happening in the PMP examination. Okay. So the next question people ask me is, how much time do I need? How much time do I need to study for the PMP examination? I'm working in an organization. What do? I don't have enough time. It's pretty simple. If you could spend 2 to 3 months with at least 2 hours a day, 1 to 2 hours a day, you should be good to pass the PMP examination. On an average, try to spend more time on the weekends, maybe 3 to 4 hours. But on the weekdays, at least 1 hour, if you could spend studying and preparing for PMP examination, that should be more than enough for you. Okay. So the next question people ask me is like, in what order do I prepare for the PMP examination? Remember this is very, very important. People get stuck with ITTOs trying to memorize them. No, you should not begin with that order. Even if you don't remember ITTOs, I'll tell you how you can pass a PMP examination by understanding a few concepts of the ITTOs later on. But then this next 2 to 3 minutes is very important. I'm going to share you the entire order of preparation. Let's get started. So the first one, right? Remember what are the process groups? There are 5 process groups. Remember their names. So first is you need to know the names of these things, the terms in PMBOK, because you will be asked, you will be awarded for answers that are there in PMBOK, not in your day-to-day project management work. PMBOK is a structured guide, so the exam is based on PMBOK. You will get right answers only if you follow what is there in the PMBOK. So first thing is to know the terminologies, know the process group names, then know the 10 knowledge areas, right? Then try to remember all the 49 processes. There are 49 processes, right? What are the names at least? Which process falls in which process group? Remember these things first. So when you read Rita Mulke book for the first time, try to just know about these things. You don't need to know in depth of everything in the first reading. By third reading you'll get it, but just try to know these things. So start with knowing the process groups, knowledge areas, the processes that are there in PMBOK. At least remember their names, okay? And then after that, coming to the plans, they've got like so many project management plans, there are baselines and then additional documents. There are totally some 18 document names, 18 plans, right? Remember them, know what do they do. You'll understand about project management, you'll understand about the PMP examination. And then what are the project documents? How many are there? There are like 33 project documents are there, right? Remember that. And then after that, you have got, after this is done, then go and learn the tools and techniques. Learn the tools and techniques. After you've done all of this, then sit and try to know the PMP exam formulas. I've recorded one video on PMP exam formulas. The link will be there in the description. Go and see that link video. All the formulas have been covered because those formulas will form the basis of your brain dump, right? So you should know what goes into brain dump. So brain dump you'll prepare once the examination begins. Give some 8 to 10 minutes. There's another video I've created for the brain dump. Go and watch that video, what all goes into a brain dump. So it will actually help you get answers during the examination. If you have this list of formula in front of you, it is easy for your brain to go and fetch the answers and write it then and there, instead of you trying to recollect something from your mind. It is less stressful. That is another way we can reduce the stress in the examination. Okay, very important. Okay, don't try to memorize all the ITTOs. You've got 49 processes and there are like so many inputs and so many outputs. If you try memorizing them, you will lose a lot of time. You might get some 3 to 5 questions on the ITTOs. I would suggest don't worry about these questions. Focus on the tools, processes, process groups, knowledge areas, situational questions, project documents, and then try to answer, get the PMP exam right. Even if you get the five questions, if you get all the 5 wrong on this, not a problem because you still have got 195 more questions to score, right? So don't try to memorize the ITTO, but yes, the outputs of few ITTOs used in other things, those things you need to remember. Okay, fine. Then next question, how do I assess my performance? When I'm ready for the PMP examination? Okay, fine. So for this you need to start giving mock examinations, right? So give a minimum of 5 mock examinations. I also give 5 mock examinations before my final PMP examination. Okay, so when do I give my first mock exam? Next question is like, when do I give my first mock examination? Once you have read the book, Rita Mulke book or the head first book or the Kim book for the one time cover to cover, that's the time you want to give the first mock exam. Okay, let me help you understand. Mocks are very, very important because after you give a mock examination, I have got my mock analysis from 2015 over here when I was preparing for the PMP examination. You need to go and analyze your mock examination, right? Which are the areas you are falling short? Are you falling short on situation questions or project questions or on process-based documents? Where are you falling? Are you falling short on knowledge or formulas, or do you don't know some terminologies, right? Giving a mock will take you 4 hours. Analyzing will take you another 4 hours. I would suggest do that for the next 4 hours. Okay, it's very, very important. So after you give a mock examination, analyze and then make notes. See, I have made so many notes over here. Okay, then also one more thing for your brain dump. I have a sample brain dump with me over here. So this is my sample brain dump sheet that I used to practice. You've got all the process groups and knowledge areas, and then after all the formulas listed over. Try making this sheet in at least 8 to 10 minutes. If you do multiple practice sessions before, you should be able to do in 8 minutes. So like for example, say I've been practicing that over here when I was preparing. Okay, I just use the abbreviations of the process names and process groups and then do it. Try doing it, it will be very, very helpful for you. I also want to show like how your mock performance would go. See, these are my mock scores. Mock 1 I got 95 on 200, then mock 200, 105, 108, 120. So this is continuous improvement and gradual. This is like over a period of 2 months. Okay, fine. That should be 2 months, not 2 weeks. It should be like 2 months. So in a period of 2 months, I was able to do that, and I was giving these exams once in every 2 weeks. Okay, have a consistency of giving a mock examination, then you should be able to do very good. As I told you, analyze. Please analyze your mock examinations. Like for example, if I show you this analysis which I have on my mock 2 that I gave, so I am putting on all the definitions which I do not know, and then after I study them I put a tick mark. Okay, so you know what you don't know, right? That's very important. And then see so many things, value analysis, change request, and all lot of information. Okay, so please analyze your mock exams, give a mock, analyze your mock scores, sit some 3 to 4 hours and analyze them. That will be very helpful for you. And another question, how much questions will practice from each knowledge areas? A minimum of 100 questions per knowledge area. You can buy the book from Mohit Arora, like 1000 PMP challenge questions. You can buy that book and you can read that book. Okay, if you don't have any access to the question bank, or if your training provider is already giving you a question bank, then that's very good. Go and watch that question bank, and then you can solve those questions. At least 100 questions per knowledge area, right? So overall, like 100 questions per knowledge areas, that's like 1000 comes to 10 knowledge areas, and then 1000 questions on the mock cats, like 2000 questions. So 2000 questions, you're good to give the PMP examination. Reading Nita Mulke 3 times cover to cover, you can give the PMP examination. That gives you a lot of confidence. So another way to assess your performance is read the glossary, but not now. When? After you've given some 3 to 4 mock examinations, okay, your scores are somewhere like say 70% or 65%. Read the glossary and see that you know all the terms in the glossary. If you don't know, like say 20 to 30 terms in the glossary, it's good. Okay, it's like close to 5 to 7% of the glossary. But if you don't know more than 50 terms in the glossary, means you have not prepared properly, you don't know everything in the PMBOK. Then don't go in your examination phase. Okay, so again I'm telling you, read the glossary as an assessment. If you can read the approximate definition, that should be good enough. Okay, so to summarize, what do you have to do? First and the foremost thing, read any one book 3 times. Solve 2000 PMP mock questions. Okay, and then after that, assess yourself using the PMP glossary. If you can do these 3 things, I'm very sure you will pass the PMP examination. And also to come and drop me a comment saying that I passed the examination, thank you very much. Okay, please do that. Please do that. This is a summary of the entire video, like what you have to do. This is on the order of preparation on the PMP exam, mock examination, everything. Now let me talk to you a little bit more about stress. Before that, remember this: find one good training institute, training provider, and just follow one. Don't paralyze by analyzing 5-6 training providers, 5-6 different mocks from 5-6 different institutes. You will actually waste a lot of time. Find one good in the market and then go and start studying from that. Okay, good. And then next question: how do I handle stress during my preparation and in the examination? This is very much. Pay some attention for the next 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to explain you all this, how you can handle stress. Basic things. If you could do these things, that should be good enough. Okay. So handling stress. So the first point says stay hydrated. Okay. When you're sitting and studying for say, let's say 2 hours. Okay. Stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water. So if you drink more water goes to your brain, and it's easier for you to remember things. There'll be less stress on your brain. So stay hydrated. Okay. So the next time is deep breathing. You're giving a mock exam and we get tired, nothing, sit straight. Breathe slowly for 5 to 6 times. Okay, you could do it for every 1 hour or 1.5 hours. Whenever you get stressed, you can even do this in the PMP examination. I also did this in my PMP examination. Okay, if you get stressed, just do deep breathing, because your brain is like 2% of your body mass but takes 25% of oxygen. Okay, your brain takes 25% of oxygen, so it needs more oxygen. If it's stressed out, deep breathe, you'll get it. Okay, you'll feel relaxed. Then after that, then avoid distractions. Keep your cell phone outside. Tell people not to disturb you. Take some silent place. Have a consistent time. Sit there and study. Then nervousness. People get very nervous in the preparing and for the exam. Nervousness is natural. Yes, because of this nervousness, you're doing the preparation. So nervousness for a PMP exam is natural. Don't worry at all. Okay, this is quite natural to have this nervousness. It's okay. It's not okay to be nervous, but your preparation is going to give you confidence. Solving those 1000 plus questions is going to give you confidence. Reading Rita Mulke book or any book for 3 times is going to give you confidence. Okay, so nervousness is natural. Please understand that it is natural. Okay, then make your own mind maps. Okay, make your own mind maps. I've put one video on how to make mind maps for Project Charter. Go and refer that video. The description will be there. The link will be in the description. Please do that. Make your own mind maps. Make your own flashcards. Right, so all these things will help you a lot. Okay, flashcards, a lot of videos are there on YouTube. Go and see how do you make some flashcards. Remember that. So mind maps, flashcards, brain dumps, all this is going to reduce the stress on your brain when you're preparing. Try out these things. The preparation will become very, very easy and less stressful. Okay, even in your PMP examination. Now, what happens on the examination day, right? You go there, if you get stressed out, let me tell you about my own self. After 50 questions, I went blank. It was 1 hour. Usually in my mock, I used to take breaks for every 2 hours. Okay, but after 50 questions, the main PMP exam went blank. What did I do? I took a 10-minute break. I went down, relaxed, went to the restroom, drank some water, relaxed on the chair, sat in the power post, came back, and then I gave PMP examination and I passed my PMP examination. Okay, remember that. So don't stress yourself out. Okay, relax, and then you can give the PMP examination. In the exam, if you get stressed, do deep breathing, but don't make too much of noise. Others will not get disturbed, right? So remember these things. In the examination, once the exam starts, first thing you do is make the brain dump. I am telling you, it's worth to make the brain dump in the first 10 minutes. Don't think you're losing on the 10 minutes. It's okay. It's worthwhile. You can still do the remaining in the remaining time all the 200 questions. Don't worry about that. Okay, so that's what about the entire PMP preparation and how do you handle stress. Okay, one question: how did PMP help me? I wanted to update this, right? So when I gave my PMP examination, I was not working in the industry. I was in a break. I was doing my own training and development activities. So PMP helped me get back to IT industry. Many people say, does PMP help you get a job? Yes, it does help you get a job, and it does help you your salary hikes also, right? It kind of filters when people see when the job description like PMP is a mandate, right? So it filters, and that PMP helped me get a job, right? It helped me develop a lot of confidence. When I was discussing in meetings in my organization, I had a lot of confidence because I knew what I was talking was fact. This is how things have to be done. People have invested so much effort in making the PMBOK. If you know what is in PMBOK, it's going to give you a lot of confidence. You're going to talk, and you see the results. Like the output is going to be very good. And then I scaled up in my organization from an associate project manager to a program manager. Today I'm an IT program manager. In the last 3 years, this has happened to me in my development over there, right? So it will help you scale up the organization. Then after that, yeah. So I was efficient in what I was doing, right? So you become efficient in what you're doing. So my friends, the reason for me to tell you all this things is like, do the PMP examination. Start your PMP journey today. It is worth starting. Okay, this has helped me. It has helped many people. More than 8 lakh people have passed the PMP examination throughout the world. Okay, if they can do it, I'm very sure you can also do it. The question you have to say is, I ask yourself, I can do it, and what if I pass? Now what if I fail, right? What if I pass is the question to ask, and I can have this mindset, right? So this mindset is very much. So as I told you, what if I pass is the question to ask yourself again and again. So make this mindset, follow this video, download this video, watch this video again and again, share it with your friends, and do let me know once you pass the PMP examination. I'll be very happy to know about that. Fine, thank you all for watching my video. Wish you all success from Arham Faraaz, IT Program Manager from Bangalore. All the best for your PMP examination.